there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, today we're talking love and marriage DC because, once again, like Groundhog Day, somebody else has a grievance against the Carlos King, you guys. As you guys know, there is going to be another part, the final part of the Love and Marriage DC reunion that is coming up here. And, you know, there are some things that Sherelle Duncan has to say. And she is not here for Carlos King shenanigans. And we're going to talk about it because at what point are people going to stop just saying, oh, so-and-so is a hater. Oh, so-and-so just wants to ruin a black man's platform. Or so-and-so is anti-black and blah, blah, blah. No. This is a problem. And a specific problem with certain black women that Carlos King does not like. So let's get into it. So this post is on Sherelle Duncan's Instagram, and she is clapping back, you guys. If you have something to say, she's going to respond. If you are dragging Carlos King, she is going to respond. So the clip in reference is, you know, basically Carlos King trying to insinuate in one way or the other that Sherelle was somehow a side chick, trying to get a poll from the cast on what is and isn't appropriate etiquette for text messages and all these things. But my thing is this: one moment you love degrading somebody into a side chick, but then on Love and Marriage Huntsville, you call Martell side chick the entire restaurant. Can you make it make sense? Can you choose a side? So let's get into this post, because I would play the audio, except for I don't want to get, you know, any type of strikes or anything, because I don't know what's happening. But right now, Carlos King's on the mute challenge. So therefore, we're just going to summarize what happened, right? And the worst part, you know, isn't even what Carlos King was saying, because that's out of bounds, that's out of order. Like, I'm used to him just going too far with these cast members. But it was his tone and his delivery and him continuing to have his finger pointed at Sherelle as if he is trying to discipline her and trying to put her in her place and all these things, and have his hands up and moving around like he's trying to drag her and cuss her out and make it seem like he is the authority on what is and isn't appropriate in people's marriages and relationships and all these things. And I was disgusted. I was very disgusted at the tone, at, you know, how he was, like I said, just waving his hand, pointing his fingers at Sherelle as if she was nothing, and just diminishing her and trying to insult her. She's trying to defend herself. Carlos King doesn't want to hear it per usual, because if he doesn't like you and you try to defend yourself, he doesn't care. He tries to cut you off. He tries to cuss you out. But let it be a cast member who is presenting a fake storyline but is willing to do the dirty work for screen time. He'll let them talk on forever, you guys. No matter how big the lie is, he will let them give a whole dissertation. They can tell their entire research paper. That's how long Carlos King allows them to talk, right? Even if it's a flat out lie, even if it doesn't even make any sense because it's such a lie and it's been twisted around so much, but let you tell the truth, let you stand up for yourself as a black woman, and no. Carlos King is going to shut that down, and he's going to try to shut you down and shut you up until you agree with his false narratives and his false perception of you. No. That's not how this works. Make it make sense how this type of foolery is happening. Carlos King should not be allowed to host any more reunions, you guys. And him trying to be in the trailer, like I said, in Love and Marriage Huntsville, all in the video and stuff, like he's a cast member. No, something's got to give. Something absolutely has got to give, because this is too far. This is out of bounds. This is, you know, somebody allegedly, your company is paying these people, and this is a conflict of interest, because you're overstepping your boundaries. You're overstepping your hand here.
How are you the same company that pays these people and you're going to pick and choose who you want to treat like an actual employee, who you want to actually treat like a person, and who are the people that you just want to make their lives miserable because you don't like them for whatever reason? No. That's not how this works. So let's get into it. So it says in the post by Sherelle Duncan on her Instagram, following this clip, it says, "I don't know who this is for, except I do. Yes, you are wrong. Let me say this. I haven't said anything about this show this whole second half because of the lack of protection and integrity that was given. The fact that they ran with this whack bleep side chick narrative the entire season was atrocious. The Duncans chose to be on this show to create a larger impact with our business. We wanted to show what real marriage looks like, the real life struggles as Black and I were having, not a made up one by an angry Black woman and supported by an angry Black man who claims to support and protect his cast. This entire reunion was a joke. This man had so much fire for me. Meanwhile, his main cast is in shambles. He chose to try and teach us a lesson of how to treat each other in our marriage. What a joke. And to be clear, I said perceived, not presented. He played on my words and tried to silence me because of his own personal feelings. I have never experienced something so disgusting in my life. I am so glad this show is over and we gave our quote 2 weeks, even if we weren't signed on to come back. This was a lesson to always listen to my gut because my gut told me to not take the opportunity, but my mind said it would be great. Also, to be clear, yes, we took it because we thought it was an opportunity to leverage our business and impact. We were wrong. It wasn't a fit for us, nor them. This show didn't bring us celebrity. We've been that. It just made us susceptible to the negativity in the world of reality TV. I am done. Let me get back to planning my episodes for I don't know who this is for podcast and filling these This Is For You wellness orders. Y'all be good. You guys, I mean, what kind of drag, right? Just drag everybody, because at what point is the message going to get sent? And here's the thing, is this show even coming back? Has this show even been renewed for, season 3, B, C, D, or season 4? And if so, who in the cast is coming back besides Joy and Clifton and Jamie and Arena? Who else is coming back? Because Ashley, for all intents and purposes, seemed like she quit. Winter kept saying she quit and is going to send an official 2 weeks. Sherelle says she's done, whether they were going to ask her back or not. Like, it is just nothing but tomfoolery. Also, there was another screen grab that she posted in her Instagram stories. There was a comment by a fan that said, "The little clip I saw of Carlos trying to make you out to be a side chick annoyed the F out of me. Bye." And then she says, "The people that know, and they are sick of it, and him with his disgusting ways to tear real marriages down." And then also was giving props to Miss Sherelle. Another comment said, "You are an amazing woman inside and out. Please don't beat yourself up for not responding in the way you could have, only to ignorant and closed-minded people that will appear to be weak. Those such as myself, along with many others who watched you, see you, and know the fun, loving, yet blunt and real person you are. I'm sorry to the world that this platform won't allow that light to shine, but your ability to maintain self-control and show up as the bad bleep woman, wife, and mother was and will always be acknowledged in the forefront. Carlos/castmates own whatever and wherever they come from never made you. You've been it. So it's their loss, and if they ever thought that you would fold, they're tripping like big shoes. Keep being true to yourself and representing for us women, wives, mothers, and entrepreneurs. I see and appreciate you." So you guys, like everybody can't be lying, right? Even Mel said to Carlos King's face in January that she didn't feel protected. Winter has said multiple times that she doesn't feel protected. Sherelle now is saying she does not feel protected. And Carlos King, like I said, he's doing the mute challenge. He's only posted today, you know, the usual pastor quotes or whatever. And then he's, of course, promoting his Mother's Day extravaganza with the DC cast. Well, the partial DC cast, because Winter is no longer on the flyer, like I had reported a little while ago. But nonetheless, when does it stop? How many times do we have to tell the same story about the same toxic men, about the same toxicity, this whole production, and it doesn't matter the show? And the problem is, the longer this goes on, Carlos King and his team, they see how much they can up the ante, right? They see how far people are going to go, and it's on purpose because he wants you to quit. He wants you to be so mad and done with him so that he can force you off the show, right? But here's the thing. Karma's undefeated, you guys. And there is a reason that all of this backlash is happening now. Because Carlos King for too long has gotten away with toxic work environments, lawsuits of people getting injured on set of his previous reality show, R&B Divas. Just the cover up is always worse than the crime, you guys. And it's just disgusting. And we have Love and Marriage Huntsville literally coming back next week. And people who were already, some people, got sucked in by the trailer are sucked right back out because of the court documents. And, do any of you even want to watch part 3 of the reunion for Love and Marriage DC with this tomfoolery? Carlos King needs a new angle. He did the side chick thing with Kimmy from Love and Marriage Huntsville the first couple seasons and bringing on Maurice's first wife. That was all types of foolery. Tried to allude that Melody Cherie Rogers was a side chick. He has this fascination of people being side chicks or wanting to be side chicks or whatever, or just making up that certain people are side chicks. And now this season, Nell Fletcher is going to be, quote unquote, the side chick. Even though in her case, in Kimmy's case, allegedly, that's facts. But nonetheless, we thought we were watching a show about black entrepreneurs. Aren't these people supposed to be millionaires? Like, when are we going to see the actual philanthropy and giving back to the black community in Huntsville, Alabama? Does anybody have any idea? But instead, Carlos King decided to focus this season on Martel, who is in legal trouble, and documents are coming out of disturbing things about children, and he's on the mute challenge. And you have the third cast member who basically has, officially quit. At least told social media they were done. Ashley's done it, earlier on the season because she was tired of being bullied and attacked. Winter did it on her interviews and on her platform, but Sherelle's doing it tonight on her platform, you guys. These people have had enough. Reality TV isn't that girl anymore, you guys. Because people are finally opening up their eyes. And like I've told you guys on other reality shows that I talk about, is a lot of times the people that you think are the villain, the people that you think are getting like this terrible edit on the show, a lot of the time, those are actually the good people. Those actually are the sweethearts on the show, you guys. It is the people who get a glowing edit no matter what, who have all kinds of problems outside of the show that mysteriously never make it onto the reality show during filming, as if it is an entirely different person of existence, right? That should be a red flag to you, right? Because Carlos King loves protecting toxic men, loves protecting cheating men, loves protecting misogynistic men, loves protecting these dudes who are treating these black women awful, like crap, terrorizing them, insulting them, belittling them on camera, you guys, just completely diminishing in them and seeing how much they can humiliate and just treat them awful. And there's no consequences, you guys. Like, at what point does OWN or Discovery get involved? Everybody can't be lying, you guys. Candy, every single show, whether it is on Bravo, whether it's on OWN, whatever the network. If Carlos King and Kingdom Reign Productions is a part of it, there is always some type of tomfoolery. There is always some type of a scandal. There is at least one black woman on each of these shows who do not feel protected by the show, who do not trust Carlos King, who feel Carlos King is simply there to try to sabotage them and make a fool out of them on reality TV due to his personal bias of who he prefers. And he seems intimidated by any black woman who is more successful than him or on the path to being more successful than him. And he always shows favoritism to the people who are willing to do anything and everything for a check, even if it is completely presenting a lie to the fan base and to the people on screen, just for the sake of doing his dirty work of attacking the women, the black women he doesn't like on these shows. And it's not okay. Like literally bringing back Destiny, right? Because that's another side chick storyline. The Destiny, Sunny and Moses, and then Destiny and Martell are making jokes allegedly that her son looks like him, basically alluding to her potentially being in the mix as well. There is no amount of money that you're going to come back on reality TV and be exposed as a side chick. Like let's do better, right? But in addition to that, I don't think that's the only reason Destiny is there. She is a friend of Martell, and we know all the crap that Martell's doing to Mel. So by extension of that, Destiny effectively is back to attack Mel. And that's what it is. Because they didn't get the material that they were looking for with Stormy. So they had to, go back into the archives, right? And we know Letitia's mom is not coming back. So nonetheless, Destiny was next on the list. But when does it stop? How many Carlos King shows do we have to have this conversation about? How many Carlos King stories do we have to have about black women feeling unprotected, about Carlos King gaslighting and just putting out false accusations out there like he did in the trailer for Love and Marriage Huntsville, diminishing DV and trying to set this up as if Melody Cherie Rogers is just holding on to text messages from Martell for several years and just waiting to just put it out there to expose him. No. If you read the court documents, this is ongoing. Martell is ongoing with the stalking and the chaotic treatment of Mel and his kids. This isn't a one-time shop of just, threatening revenge P, you guys. That, again, the cast is trying to diminish. And here's the thing to the cast as well, right? If you have a conscience, if you have any type of integrity, if you have any type of empathy, I don't care who's friends with who. I don't care who fell out with who. But to see this treatment, and because it's not happening to you, you feel you don't need to get involved. You feel you don't have to say anything. In fact, you will actually go in on the attack, even though you know deep down it's not right, for the sake of a check, for the sake of getting camera time, tells me everything I need to know about you as well. Because it is not a good look for those women, those black women, and these black men who are supporting this type of foolery, you guys. It's not okay. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.